What's the best YouTube video according to AI? Well, to figure that out, we'll have to ask ChatGPT. This AI uses books, articles, and other data to generate all types of responses. So I asked it to give me the best idea it had for a video game related YouTube video, and it suggested a top 10 video game list of all time. Now, as a flawed and biased human, I knew I couldn't make an accurate top 10 video games list. I would surely get shunned and ridiculed by my fellow gamers. But what if I didn't make the list? Here are the top 10 best video games of all time according to ChatGPT. Number 10, Metal Gear Solid. I should also mention that ChatGPT recommended I provide some personal anecdotes during this countdown, so I asked it to make up some fake ones. I remember playing Metal Gear Solid back in 1998 and having a wild experience. In one particular gameplay session, I was so focused on infiltrating the enemy base that I completely lost track of time. Before I knew it, the sun had risen and I had realized that I'd been playing for 24 hours straight. But what made this experience truly unique was that when I finally took that break, I discovered that my skin had turned a metallic shade of gray, just like Solid Snake's in-game stealth suit. I was both amazed and horrified at the same time, and it took a few days for my skin to return to normal. It was definitely a surreal and unforgettable moment that I will always associate with Metal Gear Solid. Number 9, The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt. I was playing The Witcher one night when suddenly Geralt of Rivia, the game's main protagonist, appeared in my living room through some kind of time portal. Geralt seemed a bit confused at first, but then he explained to me that he needed my help to defeat a powerful sorceress who was trying to take over the world. Naturally, I was thrilled to have a chance to team up with Geralt, and we spent the entire night strategizing and coming up with a plan of attack. In the end, we were able to defeat the sorceress and save the world. Geralt thanked me for my help and disappeared back into the time portal, leaving me feeling both amazed and exhilarated. It was an unforgettable experience that I will always cherish, and it's all thanks to The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt. Number 8, Minecraft. While playing Minecraft, I stumbled upon a secret underground chamber that was full of diamonds and rare gems. As I was exploring the chamber, I accidentally triggered a hidden trap, causing the walls to start closing in on me. I panicked for a moment, but then I remembered a trick I had read on the Minecraft forum. I quickly built a tower of dirt blocks and managed to climb up to the ceiling of the chamber just as the walls closed in. Once I was safely on the ceiling, I looked down and noticed the walls had formed a perfect cube. It was then I realized that I had stumbled upon the long-lost treasure vault that had been created by an ancient civilization. After taking a few moments to catch my breath, I started exploring the vault and found a variety of treasures, including rare enchanted weapons and armor. It was yet again an exhilarating experience that left me with a newfound appreciation for the endless possibilities of Minecraft. Number 7, Grand Theft Auto 5. While playing, I accidentally stumbled upon a secret code that granted me the ability to fly in real life. At first, I was skeptical, but then I decided to give it a try. To my amazement, I was able to lift off the ground and soar through the air like a superhero. I flew over mountains and skyscrapers, soaring over all of the Los Santos skyline. I felt a rush of adrenaline as I flew through the air, but eventually I started to get tired and I began to lose altitude. Just as I was about to crash, I remembered another code that allowed me to teleport to any location I wanted. With a quick input of that code, I found myself back on the ground, safe and sound, and it was just an unforgettable experience that left me feeling invincible and unstoppable. Grand Theft Auto 5 truly has no limit. Number 6, Doom. When I was playing Doom, I became so immersed in the gameplay that I actually felt like I was in the game. As I battled hordes of demons and fought my way through the game's hellish landscapes, I suddenly found myself in a strange and otherworldly realm. It was a dimension beyond space and time where the laws of physics no longer applied. There, I faced off against the ultimate demon lord, a towering beast with multiple heads and tentacles. But as the battle raged on, I realized that the demon lord was actually a manifestation of my own inner demons. In a climactic moment, I was able to overcome my fears and vanquish the demon lord once and for all. When I emerged from the game, I felt like a weight has lifted off my shoulders, and I had a newfound sense of confidence and self-assurance. It was an unforgettable experience that truly showed me the true power of gaming to heal and transform. Number 5, Portal. So this one time I accidentally stumbled upon a secret portal that took me to a parallel universe. In this universe, Aperture Science had become the leading technology company in the world, and I was quickly hired as their newest employee. I worked alongside the company's brilliant scientists, helping to develop groundbreaking technologies that changed the course of human history. But as I worked at Aperture Science, I began to notice that something was off. The company's founder, Cave Johnson, seemed to be hiding a dark secret. I did some digging and discovered that he had made a deal with a otherworldly entity in order to gain the knowledge and power needed to make Aperture Science the most successful company in the world. I knew I had to act fast to stop Cave Johnson before it was too late. I used my knowledge of portal technology to create a portal to the other universe, and with the help of my alternative self, And with the help of my alternate self, we were able to shut down the deal and banish the otherworldly entity back to its own dimension. In the end, I was hailed as a hero and became the new CEO of Aperture Science. It was an unforgettable experience that showed me the true power of portals and the infinite possibilities they hold. Number 4, Half-Life 2. I love Half-Life 2 because I discovered a secret Easter egg that took me to a hidden laboratory in the depths of Black Mesa. Inside this laboratory, I found a strange machine that was able to transport me through time. I traveled back to the year 1986, where I found myself in the middle of a top secret government project. It turns out that the project was none other than the development of the first ever Half-Life game. I watched as the team of developers worked tirelessly to create the game's groundbreaking graphics, physics engines, and gameplay mechanics. I even got to give some input and share my own ideas for the game. As I returned to present day, I realized that my journey through time had given me newfound appreciation for the hard work and dedication that goes into game development. It was an unforgettable experience that showed me the true power of time travel and the infinite possibilities it holds. Number 3, Tetris. When I was a kid, I used to play Tetris for hours on end. I loved the challenge of fitting all the different shapes together to create a solid line. One day, I was playing Tetris on my old Game Boy when I suddenly realized that I had been playing for so long, I had lost track of time. I looked up and saw the sun had set and it was now completely dark outside. As I continued to play, I started to see Tetris shapes in my mind, even when I closed my eyes. It was like they were burned into my brain. Despite being exhausted, I kept playing, determined to beat my high score, and finally, after what seemed like an eternity, I did it. I completed the highest level and got the highest score I've ever achieved. After that night, I took a long break from Tetris, but I'll always remember that moment of triumph and feeling of accomplishment it brought me. It showed me the power of perseverance and the satisfaction that comes with achieving a goal you've been working towards for a long time. Number 2, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. I used to play this game with my older brother, and he would always take the lead and I would watch as he completed all the puzzles and defeated all the bosses. But one day, when he was out with his friends, I decided to try playing the game on my own. I was intimidated at first, but as I started to play, I found that I actually had a knack for it. As I progressed through the game, I felt a sense of empowerment that I had never experienced before. I was no longer the little brother who watched from the sidelines. I was the hero of my own adventure. When my brother came home, he was shocked to see that I had made so much progress in the game, and he was so proud of me and encouraged me to keep playing. We ended up playing through the rest of the game together, taking turns to defeat the bosses and solve the puzzles. Playing The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time taught me the importance of taking risks and trying new things, even if they seem scary or intimidating at first. It also showed me the power of sibling support and the importance of encouraging each other to grow and learn. Number 1. Super Mario Bros. I had been playing Super Mario Bros. For hours and hours without success. I was stuck on the same level for what seemed like an eternity. No matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't beat it. One day, I had an idea. I decided to take a break from playing the game and instead spent some time training myself in various martial arts. I practiced karate, kung fu, and taekwondo for hours on end, honing my reflexes, speed, and strength. Then I returned to the game with a newfound sense of confidence and skill. As I played, I could feel the power of martial arts training coursing through my veins. With each level I beat, I felt a surge of adrenaline and a sense of accomplishment that I had never experienced before. And finally, after what seemed like an eternity, I arrived at Bowser's Castle. The final battle was intense, but I was ready. I used all my martial arts skills to dodge Bowser's fireballs and jump over his attacks. Then, with one final kick, I defeated him and saved Princess Toadstool. As the end credits rolled, I realized that Super Mario Bros. Has taught me the importance of perseverance, hard work, and the power of mind and body working together. It was an epic journey that I'll never forget. So that's going to be the end of the countdown. If you agreed with this AI list, definitely let me know in the comment. And if you liked the video, be sure to leave a like and maybe even subscribe. You know, who knows? Who knows what I do next? I don't. I never, none of these are planned.